Man, that 60s Bush was something else. 'Tis the season. Let me ask you a question. What's the drunkest thing you've ever done? I'll go first and I'll open up that pit. Let me give you some context here.
So one night I came back home fucked up after a long night of being up to no good. I was just happy to be back in my room and in my bed, and I passed out. A couple hours later, in the dead of night, I wake up because I gotta take a piss, but I could already feel the onset of the hangover coming through, so I didn't want to walk far. I grabbed the nearest object that I could find, which was a mug on my dresser. I emptied my bladder into that mug and took my bitch ass right back to bed. When I finally woke up, hung the fuck over and super dehydrated, I saw the mug and I fucking slammed it. And I slammed about half of it, and that's exactly when my memory kicked in and I tasted the smell. I immediately ran to the restroom and I started throwing up my own piss.
That really happened. So you must be asking yourself, how does my bizarre story relate to you? I'll tell you how it does. If you're engaged in anything that is causing you more harm than good, then we have something in common. Yes, we might be facing different issues, but nonetheless, we're in the same boat because we're being controlled by our impulses and our fears. These harmful activities that we partake in can be tricky to spot out. If your bitch ass is putting in more effort to someone who isn't returning back that same effort, it's causing you more harm than good. Come on now, are you really that fucking desperate? Have some motherfucking goddamn self-respect. And if you fail to hold people accountable, including yourself, then it's causing you more harm than good, my boy. We all must learn to accurately assess if someone or something is causing us more harm than good. Look, man, the darkness that lives inside of you is not something only specific to you. It also happens to me. You see, at that point in my life, I was lost in the bottle because it made me say, fuck it easier. During that phase in my life, I stopped believing in myself because I was ashamed of losing my job as an EMT. And I said, fuck it to everything. Look, after I was done throwing up, I confronted myself in the mirror and I realized that this version of me ain't shit. It might be unsettling to acknowledge that we aren't who we believe we are, but we have to accept the ugly truth in order to evolve as good men. Denial and ignorance keep us away from true change. So be honest with your flaws and acknowledge them. Stop lying to yourself. Denying the truth is a defense mechanism that your brain does to keep you safe and comfortable, and that's not going to help you grow. If we embrace the harsh realities of our shortcomings, it will pave way for genuine transformation. Distorting the truth to be able to make our lives appear to be more attractive than what they really are is a weak ass move in my opinion. And if you do that, all you're doing is prolonging the discomfort you are feeling. The discomfort that you will be feeling during this process will be tough, but you must go through that to reach your desired destination. The great Andy Elliott states that we either live our dreams or we live our fears. We all have something blocking us and holding us back. Most people aren't living out their true potential because of their fears and their lack of impulse control. Do you seriously believe that we're going to further advance our lives by constantly giving in to our vices or putting in more effort to someone who's not returning that same effort back? Fuck no, it's not. As hard as it was, I acknowledged my own role in my fuck ups. And you guys ought to be doing the same thing if you really want to create that future that you have envisioned for yourself. Is the habit you're indulging in adding to your life or diminishing it? Only the outcome will determine that. Our outcomes will begin to change once we reframe our issues as opportunities for growth. I'm happy to say that I was able to climb myself out of my hole by holding myself accountable and forgiving myself for the mistakes that I made. So if you guys get anything from this video, hold yourself accountable and learn to forgive yourselves for the mistakes that you've made. Totally forgot what I was gonna say. Look, straight up, the consequences are endless when we choose to not have any control over our impulses. Once we stop honoring the standards that we set for ourselves, our vision gets further away from us. So be extremely clear with your standards and get your fucking priorities right. Take the opportunity to process the consequences before you do whatever it is you're about to do. And if you do fuck up, make sure that you learn from it and don't lose the lesson. Because if you keep saying fuck it, I won't be the only one who's thrown up their own piss. If you are struggling with anything that is causing you more harm than good, I want you guys to ask yourself these 3 questions so that you can climb out of your own ass. What fears do I believe in that are holding me back? Second question, what's stopping me from reaching my full potential and being happy? Look, if you guys don't want to fucking be happy, then you know what? Keep doing whatever it is that you're fucking doing that's taking you away from your fucking vision. I can't remember the third question. That's why I got my handy dandy clipboard to keep me on fucking track. This is the fucking lightning round. Third question you guys need to be asking yourself if you really want to gain control back over your life is, what's preventing me from taking control over my future? Look, I can tell you that the bottle took over my fucking life. I lost a bunch of fucking relationships. I lost a fucking job that I busted my fucking ass off. And you know what? It was all on me. Show some fucking ownership. Take accountability for anything that you possibly can control. And the only thing that you can control is your mind. If you cannot control your mind, you are fucked. Click the like button. Click the subscribe button. I love all you guys, and I want you to understand that I am putting myself out there to let you guys know, don't make the same fucking mistakes that I did. You keep saying fuck it, you're gonna find out real fucking hard and probably worse than me. Your family does not deserve that. Make them fucking proud. Make yourself proud. Be fucking courageous. I'm done before I fucking start crying. I'll see you guys later. Thank you.